Welcome back to Krypton's Toy Vault. In this video, I'll be going over this Mafex Cyborg Superman. This is what we've got going. We got 4 extra sets of hands, the blaster, and 2 blaster effects. In addition to the usual Mafex flight stand. Not great. I'm not going to go over it. They're awful. That said, the figure is not. We've got this set, which is a kind of a more open fist and a pointer finger. We've got kind of open, like grabbing at, reaching for hands. Oops. We have open, relaxed hands. We have our flight hands, or pimp slap hands, whichever needs first. And then we have the closed fists that are on the figure itself. We also have the blaster hand. Goes in place of the forearm, and then we've got 2 blaster effects to plug into the end, like so. They look pretty good. There we go. For the figure itself, it is your pretty stereotypical Mafex goodness. You got double jointed knees, double jointed elbows, bicep swivels, drop down hips, diaphragm, ton of range of motion forward, ton of movement back, head's on a ball joint. You look down just fine, look up pretty good, all that. It's very, very standard Mafex at this point. It does have the forearm piece, the cannon. For when Superboy steps out of line. Or the Eradicator. Just in case, you gotta put someone back where they belong. It's a pretty simple figure. It does look good. It looks very good. It's not the best Cyborg Superman, but it fits in very well with the other Mafex figures. Like I said, there's just not a whole lot to go on. The cape is good. It does have these kind of weird shoulder pieces that like kind of hold it up, which is kind of weird, but it also fits in pretty well with the look from the comic book. He had that kind of, not quite to the level of Eradicators, but he had that kind of flowy, more flowy cape. It is wired, and it's got a good wire in it. It'll stay where you put it for the most part. It'll drape decently well. About as well as you could hope for a wired cape. I've already gone on ad nauseum about my opinions on wired capes. When they're done right, they look good. Too often they're not done right. Surprisingly, I'm not talking about McFarlane this time. They do a pretty good job with their wired capes. I'm really impressed with those. That said, I will pull in a few other figures from some different lines, do a little show off, a little comparison, and go from there. Other Mafex Supermans, we got the Return of Superman regeneration suit on the left, and then on the right we have the OG Hush Superman. Again, this one shares a whole lot with that one. Like the base sculpt, I believe, is about the same. They look good together. This one's a little bit like lighter, less saturated colors. I think it would look better if it matched that one tone-wise, but as far as build and all that stuff, they fit in just fine. There's Cyborg Supermans. We got DC-UC on this side, and then we got DC Direct on the right. DC Direct is, I don't know, hair shorter, hair taller. Not much. They still fit in just fine size-wise. The DC Direct wins in sculpt, but obviously the Mafex is gonna win in articulation. I said paint and sculpt. Still gonna go to DC Direct. First, little things like the holes in the leg, and I understand why they don't do it now. That's obviously a structural weak point. It'd be really easy to break right there on the arm as well. So I get it. I understand they can't, but at the same time, that's what it looked like in this comic book. So yeah, I said price-wise, they're about the same anymore. It seems like, so it's kind of a pick your poison situation, but they look good together. More Reign of Superman figures, both DC-UC. We got Eradicator on the left, and we got Superboy on the right. Again, scale-wise, I like it. The Eradicator might be a hair shorter, but it's not too bad. And Superboy is a little bit shorter, so works pretty good there. No issues at all. For this quick little short review, it's fantastic. I ended up getting a really good deal on basically a full set minus Black Suit Superman on eBay. So I have the others in this Mafex Return of Superman line, and I'm going to be going over each of them. I decided to start with this one, and it's great. I've quickly fallen in love with Mafex. I like just about everything I've gotten from them so far. They're at least in the DC line. They look good. They move well. They pose well. They have a feel about them that really makes you question like the lower end figures, Marvel Legends and McFarlane Multiverse and all that stuff. And I'm not going to turn this into another bash on either of them. They have their place. And again, I bash on McFarlane a lot, but they do have good figures. They do have quite a few that I'm like, okay, that was well done. Their Superboy Prime is one of the best Superboy Primes ever made, bar none. Love it. I wish it was 6-inch scale, not 7-inch, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. That said, Cyborg Superman is fantastic. It's got some misses with the paint and sculpt, but overall, I give it a solid 8 out of 10. It works very well, and I'm ecstatic to have it on the shelf. It's gonna look good alongside the others, and yeah. When it comes to the Mafex Cyborg Superman from the Reign of the Superman line, that's all I've got to say. This has been Krypton's Toy Vault. I thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time.